What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map, and I'd like to wish you a happy Apocalization Day. It's Apocalization Day on the Desolation map. I love when this holiday comes around because we're going to be roughing stuff up. And the object of our desires today is the Hanky Spanky nightclub. And I'm going to rough it up, guys. We're going to make this place look real dirty. Real dirty and real nice. So we're going to do some inside Apocalizations today and just take you through it step by step. I don't think we're going to finish. You know, I could make a 30-minute video, but I just don't want to subject you guys to that. Okay, I don't know if you want to see 30 minutes of this, but what I'm going to do is rough this place up. Oh, I love doing this. I don't know why I enjoy this part of the build so much. I just do. Hey, there should be a cash register here. Hold on, wait a minute. This is where they take the money, so there's got to be some sort of register. Let's do that before we go too far into this whole thing. Yeah, and you know, this always happens. Every Apocalization Day, I see, oh, wait a second, I have to do this. Oh, wait a second, I got to add that. So, one great thing about the Apocalization process is that you really get to put some fine detailed touches into your build, right? This is not just a chance to apocalize and rough stuff up. This is a chance to really make the build come alive with those small details. The small details is what makes the build come alive more than anything, guys. Anything is small details. You gotta have those little details. For instance, like right here, we could have something that was knocked over. I don't know what it would be. I mean, I don't know what this was, but it got knocked over. That's all you need to know. That's one great thing about apocalizing. You don't have to put like really fine details on things as long as you get the idea that, oh, this thing has been knocked over. Whatever that thing was, someone was going through it, and like someone was probably going through the soda machine. So we put a lot of debris here. I just put dirt wherever I figure there's a lot of foot traffic. Oh yes, by the way, the game is open as always. This kind of would be... If there was a way for me to put this on the floor, I would, but I just don't know how I would do that. So anyway, what I do is I first go through the build and pretty much decide where the most foot traffic would be. So I do this level first. Here's the bar. So you know a lot of people came here because what do you need in the post-apocalypse? You need food, clothes, shelter, and booze. Those are the four staples of any post-apocalypse. So I like to mess up the bars a lot. And which is a shame because I spent so much time building bars in the city of Coveton. This place is like 50 bars. Have you noticed this? Have you guys caught on to this trend? Okay, not so much foot traffic in the lap dance section. Not too many lap dances in the post-apocalypse. There could have been a couple. I don't know. Maybe the runway is a little bit dirty because I don't know what they were doing up here. Okay, just for S's and G's. If you don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Oh, he comes and he goes. Won't you stay for a while, little guy? Bye, Tiger Tag. You didn't know you were on camera either. You would have stayed, I'm sure. Yeah, in case you weren't aware, I like to keep my game open. A lot of people message me and they say, can I see Desolation, blah, blah, blah. The answer is yes and no. Okay, there's two answers. If you're not already on my friends list, the only way you're gonna get on my friends list is to join New Eden. Okay, because my friends list is so full that I can't accept any more members. I'm just saving whatever space I have for future New Edenites. So if you want to see Desolation, you can. You're just gonna have to look who's in my party and figure out who it is. You know, you can see who's in people's parties, and then send them a message saying, can you add me? I want to see Desolation, and then we'll get you in the party. That's the most important thing. If you can get in the party, we'll find a way to get you in the game. But the party is the most important thing. Find your way into the party, and you will find your way into the game. I guarantee it. Okay? We'll get you in if you want to get in. It's just, you know, talking to people is very important, and you know, if we can speak to you, then we can tell you who to add, and you know, we'll figure that out. That's not an issue. This will all be locked off, so I guess I'll just not apocalize up there. Okay, over here we got some rooms. I don't know what these rooms are for. Okay, I don't know. I just build the things. I don't try to explain them. And these are already roughed up. See, this room was roughed up in the pre-apocalypse. Okay, and that's just because that's the kind of place this is. They don't really do a lot of cleaning around here. You catch my drift? This is a utilitarian part of the building. They just they get the use out of it, and no one wants to really clean this part down. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good job. Okay, we got an office here. We'll have some foot traffic in the office. Like I was saying, this foot traffic really tells me where I need to do the most apocalypsizing, because wherever there was more foot traffic, that's where the most scavenging went down, where the most looting went down, and where the most roughing up went down. Ro said that this couch has to be black. All right, Ro, I got you. I know what you're saying. Unfortunately, I know what you're saying. So we'll just make that black. There's no black slab, so that part's gonna have to stay white. All right, so I'm sorry. The whole thing should be a black leather couch, I'm thinking. I don't know, just my instincts tell me that. So yeah. Yeah. So okay, we're almost there. We're almost done. A lot of offices in here. Maybe people are looking for paperwork, though I don't understand why. Why would you look for paperwork in the post-apocalypse? Maybe you're looking for food, like granola bars, maybe in people's office desks, maybe. So we'll have some apocalypsizing here. Really, this process really gets me thinking about how this place handled the post-apocalypse. What happened in here? And this really, helps set the tone of this building, set the backstory. And yeah, so that's the dirt on the floor. Now the next wave is I'm gonna put down women's clothing. Okay, imagine, if you will, it's nighttime in the gentleman's club, and the ladies are doing their thing on stage. They're walking around wearing their little negligees and whatnot, right? Okay, use your imagination, okay? And then all of a sudden, from the back of the club, you hear this scream, this shrill, high-pitched ah! And of course, everyone stops what they're doing. They're like, "What was that? Is a lady in trouble?" And then filtering in through the door is a mob of zombies, creepers, skeletons, and witches, and all sorts of evil things. And just imagine the people just scattering, negligees flying everywhere, panties just in the air, you know what I mean? Just craziness. Everyone's just going nuts. So that's kind of what this symbolizes. Just this clothing that's been just thrown about and just flew off. Or was sitting on the ground. It was already on the ground when the monster showed up, and no one was there to pick it up. So that's what I'm doing with this. I don't know. I'm having too much fun out here, guys. Someone's got to stop me. If someone doesn't stop me, it's gonna get out of hand. You know what I mean? All right. God, I'm so immature. Have you noticed this? Have you guys picked up on this? I'm like a little kid. Like a little kid. I'm like a 6-year-old kid sometimes. I'm sorry. Oh man, how long is this video? I could be doing this for hours. The problem is that I am doing it for hours and I don't realize it because I'm having so much fun. And then I got like an hour of footage. And I can't post an hour of footage on YouTube, can I? Can I? I mean, I could, but you guys would have to be willing. And I don't know. OPV Russian. Oh, he's got a cool survival world. That guy's been working on the same survival. Oh, bye. That guy's been working on the same survival world for 5 years. He started when the Xbox 360 came out, and he's been working on the same survival world. It's pretty crazy. Go friend OPV Russian if you want to check it out. I think he's taking new members. It's a faction server. There's different parts of it's sort of like Gaia, but there's more of a focus on war. And there's a lot of the war is for real. Like the wars on his server are there's a battle. And you can take prisoners, but anything is up for destruction. So if you spent 4 years working on a palace and you engage in war and you lose the war, your palace is going to be destroyed. So that's a for real server. You got to be ready to battle on that server. Okay, that's a lot of ladies' clothing that I've strewn about. Okay, I may have gone overboard on that. We'll see. All right, next. What's next? Next, I like to do slabs. I'm not going to go overboard on slabs because I feel like slabs is more like building materials. So there wouldn't be too many building materials on the ground here. Well, let's do slabs and coffee pots, whatever you call them. I don't know. Maybe some gold. Somebody dropped their gold chain. You got to get dressed up when you come out to these places. Looking for debris. Maybe some of that. Maybe some of that. That's good enough. Okay. So yeah, a lot of cups around here because this is a party place, right? A lot of people drop their beverage in the fricassee. There we go. I don't want to put too many slabs around. Definitely don't want to put too many slabs. Maybe a gold plate. Gold plate here. I don't know. Someone. Flavor Flav was coming over to visit, and he dropped his chain. Flavor Flav. Okay, these don't look good as debris. I take it back. You don't look good. Maybe instead of that, we'll have some of this. I don't know what this is supposed to represent, but it's something. I wish it would stay on their sides somehow. Wouldn't that be cool? Buttons are meant to be just random things on the ground. Like, you don't really notice them. It's not something you're like, oh, there's a button. I mean, maybe some people do, but a lot of cups near the bar area. Yeah, let's mess this bar up. I hope these cups don't cause lag, but yeah, the buttons are just meant to be things. They're not really meant to be anything other than just things that are there. So if you see a button, you don't necessarily have to try to press it, although there are some instances on the Desolation map where a button will have to be pressed in order for you. Oh, I forgot to go downstairs in Apocalization. I forgot all this. Okay, we'll do that off camera later. Oopsie, sorry. Yeah, so I'm not saying buttons are worthless on the Desolation map. No. You may need to press a button from time to time, but don't go around pressing every button you see. A lot of times, especially when they're on the ground like this, it's just debris, okay? Cool out. Cool your jets. We'll go upstairs. I'm running out of time on this video. I don't want to go too long with this because you guys got things to do, right? You got wife and kids. Or whatever, you know, or you got to play dates. I don't know. You can't be inside watching Desolation vids all day, all right? So I'm gonna encourage you guys to tune out. No, I'll end the video right now. Actually, yeah, that still works. I'm gonna end the video. I didn't get as much done. Oh wait, how much time? Let me check the time on this for real. Let me make sure. Okay, we're only at 12 minutes. We got more time. What am I talking about? Stay with me. Don't go just yet. I take it back. Do not go outside. Do you know how cold it is out there? No, it's terrible out there. Don't go outside. That's a horrible idea. Just stay in here with me by the warmth of the, you know, let your laptop warm you. Or your iPad or whatever you got. And stay with me while we desolate. Oh, man. It's so cold like that my fingers... I mean, I'm a California kid, so it's 54 degrees today, but to me, it's freezing. And so my fingers don't work that well. I notice a lot of misclicks, so my fingers aren't as warm as they should be. You know what I'm talking about? So if you see any misclicks from me, it's because of the 54-degree weather, right? It's not my fault. I'm really good at this game. I don't misclick often. So if I do, there's a reason. And that reason is frigid California temperatures of 54 degrees. Oh man. Okay, so the next wave, which I'll do off screen since we are running out of time, but the next wave will be dead bodies, right? They didn't make it out of here unscathed. A few people had to go down with the ship. The captain had to I think that's a rule that the captain of the strip club has to go down with his club. I don't know. That's an unwritten rule, maybe. That's what they do in the strip clubs. But no, excuse me. This is a gentleman's club, right? Let's be accurate about this, all right? Okay, so dead bodies. I love the dead bodies. This is my favorite part. We're getting into gruesome territory here. So kids, turn away. Yeah, maybe some carpet. I like the carpet to simulate blood. Okay, whoops. It's not going to be easy to put dead bodies in here. So we'll start the dead bodies, ooh, right here. Like right as you come in, it's like sets the tone for the whole place. Yes, there were some accidents. Yes, there were some casualties of this war. Some ladies didn't make it out alive. There we go. Redstone for blood, beautiful. Maybe a couple dead bodies over here. These guys were so drunk that they didn't even know what was happening. You know, they heard the scream in the back of the club, and they're like, business as usual, I guess, here in the city of Coveton. They just continue to party and drink, and of course, I don't like putting the button there. I don't want people to turn on redstone. So, of course, they were slow in the updraw. They were slow to figure out what was happening, and of course, they bit the bullet as a result. So you gotta have your wits about you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, have your head on a swivel. Whoops! I just killed the chair. Have your head on a swivel at all times. You gotta be aware of your surroundings, or else you might be eaten by monsters. That is the moral of today's story. Don't get eaten by monsters because you're too drunk. I don't know how. Did you hear the weirdest things on this YouTube channel? I swear. Quote of the year. It's only January. Alright guys, okay, now we're heading into uncharted territory, so I'm going to now sign off for real. I'm going to continue to make dead bodies in here. I'm going to continue to rough this place up. I'm going to go downstairs and make the dressing room all haphazard looking. A lot of clothes will be strewn about there because the ladies have a lot of wardrobes. Alright, so that'll be that, so it'll be fun, it'll be exciting. You know I got to put a dead body on this toilet. You know they were on this toilet doing their business when the apocalypse came, and couldn't get out in time. You know that had to be the case. We'll do another one on the other side. So anyway, enough rambling, Bean. God, let them go outside. Go outside, kids. Have fun out there. You only live once. Alright, so that's going to be the episode for me today. I want to thank you guys for putting up with me and my silliness and my immaturity for today. I get in weird moods sometimes. I should. Oh, yeah, I haven't worked on that yet. I'll work on that tomorrow. I'll work on that today and show you progress tomorrow, maybe. I'm not promising anything. I just say things sometimes. Let me get off the juice as I pan out. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching this. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do to make this awesome. Commenting. Don't forget the comments. Comments are spectacular. All right, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.